What's up, guys? Shockwave640 here, and I am back with a new video review. And so, to start things off, actually, I have a little bit of news. Sadly, I was not able to collect the rest of the Funko Five Nights at Freddy's action figures. So none of those will be reviewed this week. I'm sorry about that. I went to the store, I could not find them, couldn't find anything, but I did buy a Creo set, which I'm probably not going to be able to review any Creo sets until I can properly edit videos. So that will be reviewed eventually. It will be reviewed, so don't get worried. I will review Creo as well. And I have a little Mega Block set that I also got. And one more Creo set, which is the little combiner guys for Transformers. So I will be reviewing all of those. The Transformer ones I can review. Those will be pretty easy, but the other Creo set, it's one of the bigger Transformers, so I won't be able to review that until I can properly edit things, because I don't want to take that apart and rebuild it on camera. That will take, well, it'll take forever. But so today we have the Construct Bots Soundwave, and he was the winner for the Super Deformed Neo Zeonk Part 1. I accidentally did a voting for that one. I only meant to do the voting for the second part, but accidentally did the voting for both of them, so this is the guy that won the first voting, and I haven't checked the other voting because I'm going to check that for tomorrow. So, be sure to vote on the Super Deformed Neo Zeonk Part 2, because that voting is still going on. So be sure to vote for that, and I would like to see what you guys think. So far, I've only gotten like 1 or 2 votes on that, sadly, but oh well. I'm just going to keep on doing the voting thing until I get tired of it. So, this is Soundwave, and he's in his like Cybertronian jet mode, and let's first take a look at some size comparisons. Of course, Combiner Wars Shockwave. So there is that. Also, I did pick up a new Combiner Wars Legends. Well, he's not new, but I did pick up a Combiner Wars Legends for you guys to see. Probably this week, maybe not. It just depends. Combiner Wars Blackjack. So I love this guy. This guy is amazing. Right now, just buy him. Don't even watch my review. Just buy him. He's really cool. So there's that if you guys want to see what that looks like. Here's the high grade Gray's Kai, or Gray's Custom. There you can see that. Here it is with one of those little acrylic, or I don't even know what these things are made of, but one of these little emoji Five Nights at Freddy's things. Not going to review these. Maybe I'll review them or do like an opening thing if I get a big box set, but there's the size comparison of that. I mean, obviously, this is not going to be the same, but this thing's actually a lot heavier than this thing is. I mean, that thing is just, that's the noise it makes. This thing, I mean, it just thumps on the table. It doesn't even actually roll or move or anything. So this thing has a lot more weight than this entire thing does, which is crazy. I don't know what these are made out of. Maybe it says it down at the bottom. Hey, this is still made by Funko. No, it doesn't say what they're made out of. It does say Scott Cawthon and all that stuff. So, still made by Funko, so that's kind of cool. And last size comparison is Shockwave from Transformers Prime, because I think that the size comparison works more appropriately, because this is pretty much a Voyager-sized toy. So, let's get to transforming Soundwave, shall we? So, actually, let's take a look at the details. Purple paint right there, purple paint, a little bit yellow outline. The Decepticon symbol is supposed to be right there in this mode, but I don't like taking that thing off. It's really hard to take off. The silver here on these buttons for his crotch, I painted those in myself. And the silver right here on these little piston things, I painted that in myself as well. Not all that great whenever I painted it in myself, but the details that I did on Optimus and not Shockwave at all, but the details I did on Optimus look really nice. I completely screwed up Shockwave's face. His face is entirely silver now. You can't even see his eye or anything. You just make up the details and that's it, which is a bummer. I really liked that figure. It's one of my only Shockwaves, but oh well, I'll get over it. So yeah, here he is. It's just a strange looking jet thing. Kind of looks like his Cybertron form. Or I guess I mean, from Transformers Cybertron. Yes, I do have these on facing on backwards on purpose. It's supposed to be where that end is facing towards the back, but I switched it around on purpose, which I will show you that little modification I did in robot mode, because that's when it actually comes into play. So you can kind of technically angle these wings however you want to. That's really the only thing you can do in this mode. You can angle these guns around. I mean, these jets, you can angle them all over the place. If you want them to be facing forward, there you go. You can have them facing forward if you want, but they're meant to be, I think the instructions shows them being like this. but I don't think that looks good. I just like to push them where they are flushed down with the rest of the jet, just because I think it looks way better. I think it looks a lot better. So let's get down to the transformation, shall we? Let's do it. So to transform him, you just want to unpeg his arms. He transforms like literally every other jet Construct Bots guy. So it just uses these little ports to tab in, well, these little tabs or slots or pegs. That's what it is, a peg. Use these pegs to tab right into those ports on either side of his leg, like so. Then you want to come here to the nose cone section, and you want to untab the little feet. From there you see these two posts will go right into those two ports. And then you want to untab this, and there you can see his head. You want to untab those using these two posts and tabbing into these two holes. You want to make sure they're on the top hole, not the bottom hole or anything like that. And then basically just kind of start splaying everything out like so. And then you want to grab him at the waist, rotate it at that ball joint right up there, and then just bring that down and clip it into place. And then you can go here and you can straighten out his legs like so. Then you can flip up the foot and turn it, flip up the foot, turn it like so. And then straighten out everything. Flip this section back so that you have it going flush on the back. Flip this cannon so that it's facing down like so. And then flip this cannon and cock it back so that you have it facing forward to make his shoulder cannon. And then you come here, you fold that down, flip up his head. There you go. You got his head done. Come in here, flip down the wing like so. Flip out his hand, rotate it so that it's oriented properly. And let's see, I got it, hang on. And then you want to bring it up like so. Rotate it like that. Sorry, it's really hard to do, it's kind of big. And then just bring it flush up to the side of the arm. And then straighten out the gun. Whoa, that was a lot of work. So just kind of getting them standing straight here. And there we have Combiner Wars. Construct Bots Soundwave. And yes, I did keep this wing like this on purpose. The little modification I did allows him to have kind of like an arm cannon. There you can see the barrel on the inside, and basically you transform the arm into the wing mode to get an arm cannon. So he can be blasting people with that, and there you go. You have an extra weapon for him if you don't want to use these bits here. But I'm going to go ahead and transform this back into arm mode so that we can properly do the review. So bringing that back, bringing that to the side, and angling it out. Boom. Straightening that out, rotating. And there you go. You have Construct Bots Soundwave in his robot mode. And I think that this looks like a really cool Soundwave. I don't know why he's not standing, but he's really cool. I do like him. He's not standing still. There. So, getting here close to the head sculpt, and there you can see it. Very nice. Nice silver there. Nice red. Definitely does look like Soundwave. On the back... On the back, it's just completely hollow. You can see the ball joint is. And the articulation, the ball joint allows his head to look around. Looks way up. You look way up there. He can literally be like, squirrel! So, yeah, you can do that. His head does cock back and forth due to the ball joint. I've seen some people, if they have them displayed on the shelf, they just have the head, instead of being like that, they have the head like this. I guess in some angles it looks good. From this angle, from the top, it doesn't. From the side, it doesn't. From the front, it looks kind of cool, but I just prefer to keep it like that. I know the neck is a little bit skinny and weird, but oh well. You have the ball joints on the arms. You have the hinged elbows. You have the hinge here for transformation. And you have the ball jointed hands with the awkward two thumbs. You have the ball jointed hips. You have the knee bend. You have this ankle joint here. And then you have the ball jointed joint right here. The ball joints on this thing are tight. So there is that. So let's do the size comparisons again real quick. So here we have the gray Sky, obviously way dwarfed still. Here we have the Lego Dimensions DeLorean Time Machine, which I don't even think I showed that off in the first size comparison. So there's that. It's a DeLorean. So here's that little acrylic mingle head. I don't even think it's acrylic. I'm probably not saying what this actual material is, but there's that if you want to see how big that is. Here's Combiner Wars, Blackjack, and Shockwave, so you can see how that scales. Bringing them off to the side, and then bringing in Transformers Prime. Can't get the grays to stand. I forget you. Here's the Transformers Prime Voyager class Shockwave. Sorry, things are falling apart back here. So there is that. So my final verdict on this toy, and I say I really like him. I think that this thing was well made. There's so much hate going around for the whole Construct Bots line. People say they're too generic. People say they're too much alike. And that's the point of these characters. They're supposed to be so much alike. They're supposed to be like this because that gives people options to customize. I mean, just look up some of the customizations. Some of the customizations out there are really, really good. Some of them are amazing. Like they have made Shockwave that turns into an actual gun instead of a little spaceship. And I actually did that mod myself. And it really, you can do the entire thing with the set that you get. It just takes one little modification, I think. I think it's like one more piece that you need from a different set, but you probably could do it with the set that you have. So, well guys, I am Shockwave640, and this is Construct Bots Decepticon Soundwave, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you later, my little Logicons. Thanks for watching.